Sauk Valley Media Assistant Sports Editor Christopher Heimerman. Maybe you saw our first video. If you haven't, this is my wife Kayla, and we are training for a marathon. I know it sounds a little masochistic and all, but that's what we're up to. And this is part of the blog that we've been working on, the Soul Goal. This is the video portion, so thanks for tuning into the second chapter. We just got done running a 9-mile run, our longest run of the program so far. And every time that you add a little distance, you learn a little something, and I think we learned some things today, didn't we?
I think so.
We did 6 miles with our running buddy here, Dexter, our big old black lab mix, and the 6 miles I thought went phenomenally.
Yeah, they went really well. We plotted a nice route through our neighborhood. We live on the northeast side of town, and it's part of our normal 3-mile route, which includes some hills, some up and down, and that makes for a nice varied terrain, nice varied course. But then we stopped home to drop the dog off and get a swig of water and little calories in our bellies in the form of some fruit snacks, basically some simple carbohydrates. And I think we realized we stopped too long and probably drank and ate just a little too much to make the last 3 miles comfortable.
My blog today is going to be specifically, it's today by now, of course, specifically about these bad boys, your shoes. I know this is going to sound very simple, it's going to sound very logical, but you're going to want to have shoes that fit you. And that's not just that it fits your feet, but it fits your preferences. Some people like a cushier shoe, some people like a lighter shoe, and it's a person-to-person basis. One problem that Kayla ran into when we were training for a half marathon, actually for a 25K, we went to Dick's, and the shoe authority there told her, well, you want these shoes because they've got this extra support toward the inside of your foot.
Right.
Extra support isn't just good because it's extra support. Everybody's feet are built differently, and it actually caused her an awful lot of pain and difficulty. So what we did was we went to Rockford to Runner's Image, and we actually got a fitting, which worked out wonderfully for Kayla because she has normal-sized women's feet. I have tiny, tiny feet for a man, so unfortunately I only got to try on a few pairs of shoes. But if you go there, they'll have you walk so they can actually get a look at your stride and your gait a little bit to make sure that you don't pronate,
right.
and they can determine whether you do need a specific sort of support. Fortunately for us, we're pretty neutral, so we really had our pick of the litter.
Yeah, we're both neutral-footed people. I learned that I have narrow heels and wide forefoot, and there's shoes that, some companies make just narrow shoes all around. So like Adidas's and the Zunos, I couldn't wear those because they're just built a little more narrow, and it makes my toes feel really cramped. Definitely, shoes are absolutely number one.
Well, in that consultation, you can actually get.
Don't mind the cat.
that consultation, like at Runner's Image, they'll do that for you for free.
Yeah.
Which of course builds into the affordability factor. And they'll have an assortment of shoes for you there. They obviously wouldn't like me saying this, but then once you find out what sort of shoe you do want, you can
shop around.
You can shop around on the internet, and you can actually find discount codes on blogs and stuff like that, so you can cut down on the cost. But making the investment for a shoe that fits your needs is incredibly vital, especially once you start getting into these 9-mile runs. This is one of the best weapons that we have out there. The gear is vital. Don't just throw on your favorite long sleeve Budweiser t-shirt when you go for an 8-mile run, or your skin is going to hate you for it. Get moisture whipping gear. Get socks that are suitable for athletics, all that sort of stuff. And like Kayla mentioned, we'll be blogging about that over the next few weeks. So I just want to catch up with you guys after a nice 9-mile run, talk about the shoes a little bit. I think we got to that. And yeah, keep reading. If you haven't seen the earlier blog posts, collect them all. I really hope not only that you guys benefit from this, I hope it's entertaining as well, and hopefully we can keep this conversation going, because we're all in this together as we train for whatever we're looking to do, whether it's a couch to 5K or if it's the full the big kahuna, the marathon that we're doing. It's a labor of love, and we're one big team of runners here, so let's keep working together. So, well, it's been a pleasure. We'll check back in with you on another video next week. Until then, keep running, stay healthy, and eat right, all that good stuff.